Yeah, hey everybody, this is Ian from mindfulmarketplace.com. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the exact steps that you can use right now to create your first product on Podia. Podia is the online learning management software, the course storefront software that we use for Mindful Marketplace. As I mentioned here in this second line, this works for any other LMS too. I recommend Podia. It's what we use, but this certainly will work equally as well for any other alternative that you can imagine. All right, so let's just go through the steps really, really quickly. It's, again, super easy, super scalable, and pretty much cost-free, predicated on a couple choices here that I'm going to cover for you in the next few minutes. All right, so step number one, you're going to go to answerthepublic.com to start your keyword research. All right, the reason we use Answer the Public rather than some other keyword research tool is one, it's free. It's free to do one full search a day on Answer the Public. Two, keyword questions are the quintessential, or at least in my view, the core strategy for creating information products that people actually buy and get value from, right? So the salient piece of this process is you want to actually create content that answers questions that people really have and answer the public's sort of centerpiece offering is giving you questions that folks are asking in the niche industry, vertical marketplace, or locality that you are targeting. So let's look really quickly. I don't know how much of my screen you can see here. Let's just go to Answer the Public. So for those of you watching this for the first time, you can actually see what this looks like. And of course, I'm getting some kind of bullshit thing here. So let's see what I did wrong. I probably typed something in incorrectly. Okay, so here it is. Here's Answer the Public. This is the landing page, and this is where you would do your keyword question query. All right, really super duper simple. Oh, that's the wrong one. As you can see, now I'm completely off my game. All right, so that's the first step. Go to answerthepublic.com, type in your keyword or keyword phrase, and it'll generate a list of questions in multiple formats. One is a CSV format, another is an image format. You can figure that out on your own. It's very, very simple to navigate once you're there. All right, step number two is answer the questions. Good grief, I can't spell or type. All right, you want to pick 10, 11, 21, 7, whatever the number is for the first product you create. You're just gonna answer the ones that you have the most experience or feel the most comfortable or have the most expertise in offering real help, real solutions, real answers to genuine questions that people in your niche are asking, right? It's pretty self-explanatory. All right, step number three is you're going to record yourself answering the questions. All right, so really this could actually be step number two, but when you answer the questions, I simply just download the I download an image of the questions that are being asked, and then I handpick 11, 7, 21, again, whatever the appropriate number is for that particular product. And then I just get on my phone and I use the Anchor.fm app generally, and I just extemporaneously record answers to those questions in a specific sequence, right? The specific sequence simply being the questions in the order in which I've allocated, which ones I'm going to be addressing, right? Really that simple. I do this all very extemporaneously. You can script it if you prefer. I find people actually get more value when you do this sort of thing in a live and more natural way rather than this very scripted, kind of way. Other people disagree. You can figure that out on your own. Again, the next step after that is you're going to take the audio file and get it transcribed. Now, if I'm using Anchor.fm, which is something I use quite often, which is a app you can get on your iPhone or whatever your device is, generally, I'll take that file and upload it to transcribe.really.com, where I have an account, and that essentially will automatically convert my audio file into text, right? And that's a really great way of now having a second format of content, right? So you have the audio file, and now you also have a written file, the transcribed file from the audio that you recorded. Now, there's another option here, which is also really great, and I have an account with them as well. This Anchor is free, but this is another service called tapeacall.com. It's actually, I should say, it's Tapeacall, the app that you want. So you want to get that again from the App Store. And it's $60 a year or $10.99 a month if you pay for it, or $9.99 a month, excuse me. And it does the same thing as the above. It allows you to record yourself or record multiple calls with other people. That's really what it's designed to do. So if you're interested in interviewing, either yourself being interviewed or interviewing someone else, these are great ways of creating these sorts of courses, right? You have someone just ask you the questions rather than just asking and answering them yourself. You can actually have an interactive conversation. Tapeacall does this beautifully, and they also they will transcribe your call automatically within minutes, right? So on my phone, when I'm done doing one of these calls, I get a notification from Tapeacall telling me my call is ready or my audio is ready, and there's a button at the bottom, like a share button, that if you click on that, it'll actually give you the ability to transcribe your call and to actually download the transcription. So now you have the call, you also have the transcription, and it's the same step that you're going to do in number 5. You're going to just take the text file, whether you have that generated by a service like transcribe.really or something like Tapeacall, which does it as part and parcel of the app. Take the text file and pretty it up using a PDF creator and here I recommend something like Canva, which is free. You can use pitch.com, which is also free, or at least it's free for me. I don't know if they have they may have a higher tier that I just don't know about, but it's free at this point anyway. I use it for that. All right, slides.com has a small fee. I think it's $5 a month. Really beautiful slides, projector, PDF slides. I mean, like presentation oriented slides. So you're not just doing written content like a PDF, you're creating these really beautiful PDFs, which are going to give more value, obviously, to your audience. Projector.com is great for these sorts of files as well. What else? Readsy for more conventional ebooks. All these will do create great looking PDFs for either no cost or really super low cost, like Slides, I think, is $5 a month. And again, these are slide creation software services, but they create PDFs, right? And you can take this transcription and just make it very pretty with these PDF generation, design software services. All right, I'm saying all this pretty badly, but I think you get the point. All right, so where are we? Take the text file, pretty it up. The next thing you're going to do is you're just going to upload. You know what? I'll give you one other step that you can do if you prefer or if you choose, which is you can also take the audio file and you can turn it into a video. So now you have audio, video, and PDF, which again, the more volume, the more options, the more formats that you offer your audience, the more perceived value your product is going to be. I mean, certainly we've all seen something that says, you can get it in this format, that format, this, for this kind of device, that kind of device. It just gives you the appearance, the perception of more value. And all of that is just going to add more sales to your bottom line, less refunds, etc., etc. So if you want to do that, you go to headliner.app, upload the audio, and you can either make a teaser video or a full video of the audio that you've uploaded. And again, it's just going to be your voice, of course, but it's actually something, it's not like a moving video, but you can actually, put that on YouTube and generate traffic, all sorts of things like that. All right, so, this is an optional step. Let's go to the next step, which is uploading this to Podia. Right, so if you're using Podia, there you have it. You've now just you've created a course. You're going to create a new course, put up a banner image. You can do some FAQs about the course if you want. You can just make the page. So again, let me see if I can't. All right, so here's an example of that, right? So, I mean, you put up a page where you're selling your course. In this case, this is just the landing page for our new program called In Love with the World. But this all takes minutes, right? I mean, this is very, very quick, right? And this is on Podia. And that's really all you're doing. You're creating a page, designing it, and then uploading your files. And you're done, right? Now you have a product for sale. And then the key to this is to develop a product funnel, I hate that word, strategy where some of your stuff is free, some is paid, some some cross promotes, other stuff you sell, and you're just using all this strategically in a creative way to build your publishing platform, right? So you have 2 free products that then you use to email the folks in an automated way after they buy something, a paid product, which then promotes a higher dollar coaching offer or whatever it may be. I mean, this is all like marketing 101, and certainly we can cover this in another place, but the challenge that most people have is just getting started. And I think the steps above, at least to my mind, are the absolute easiest way of just like getting over the block part of the process where you just feel like you don't have anything relevant or important to say, and you just kind of spin your wheels for like weeks or months or years without ever selling content, right? And if you just go back to that first step over and over again, and you just keep on doing those searches, that answerthepublic.com search, right? Mindfulness, right? Just like that. And boom, now all of a sudden, you're getting all these questions that are answerable, right? How mindfulness helps with stress. That's question number one. How mindfulness affects the brain. How mindfulness helps anxiety. How mindfulness changes the brain. How mindfulness works. How it empowers us. When mindfulness doesn't work. Are mindfulness and meditation the same thing? Are mindfulness apps worth it? Are mindfulness and meditation the same? Are mindfulness and awareness the same, right? So all these things, what are mindfulness-based interventions, right? I mean, you can see in real time, I just did this search. I mean, these are easy questions to answer if you are a mindfulness teacher or coach or practitioner or therapist who uses mindfulness in his or her practice, right? Mindfulness for kids, mindfulness for children, mindfulness for sleep, anxiety, health, moms, beginners. All of this is a super duper simple way of creating an evergreen avalanche of content, of courses, of products, of programs over and over and over again. I could go back and this was free. I'm not paying for this. This is completely free, right? I used to pay for answerthepublic.com. I don't use it enough anymore to pay for it. So now I just do one simple search a day when it's relevant and when I'm creating something new, and that's enough, right? I mean, tomorrow I can do a search for meditation or some other related term and have a whole new set of questions to answer that I can create a course around using the exact same map as this one. Okay, so I'm going to shut up. That's really all there is to it. I know I kind of, stumbled and fumbled a little bit through this in terms of some of my description. So if anything is unclear, feel free to ask. But that's it. Don't make any other sort of, excuses as to why you're not selling content, courses, products, programs, or publishing a platform, in 2021. There is no guru, there's no gimmick, there's no Facebook ad, there's no any other, analog or alternative or other approach that's superior to this. I mean, it's that simple. It's really that easy. And if there are those sort of more sophisticated strategies that you want to actually pursue in the future, go ahead. But if you haven't done anything yet, start here, right? Because this makes it dumb simple, and really any of us, can do this ad infinitum without any real ceiling, for the rest of our days. Okie doke. Hope that helps. Anything else? No, that's it. Okay. Thanks so much, and I appreciate you watching.